Hi there, it's Debs and Julie here again, and this week we're looking at what it means to be living from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
And that might sound a bit of a strange thing to say, let's live from the inside out. So we're kind of going to have a little bit of a chat about what that means to us. What does living from the inside out mean to you, Julie?
Well, when I came to understand this, I realised that a lot of my life I'd been living because I'd sort of thought about what people thought about me.
Yeah.
And it stopped me from doing things like, I can't possibly do that because someone will think I'm being cocky or, that sort of thing. And then if something happened to me, like crashing the car or someone crashed into me, it was like things were happening to me.
Yeah.
And yes. I honestly believed that it didn't happen to other people. And that life, I used to say, well, why me? Why is life doing this to me? Why, why? And even not just me, but I used to look around at other people and think that people were sort of like cursed because all these things would happen to them.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looked like life happened out there and came towards you, and sometimes other people. And it could be either way. Sometimes good things happened out there and came to some people, and sometimes bad things happened out there. And we were always,
like
always
winning the lottery and winning the pools. Everybody else did it. It was never going to happen to me. So because it was happening to me. It was something that happened to people. Things happen to people. That's how I used to view the world.
Yeah. And what I've come to understand when I came across the principles and began to look in this direction of how life actually works is I've seen that life happens through me, not to me.
Yeah.
And we are always an active part in everything that's going on. The world wouldn't unfold exactly as it does if we weren't here.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like that.
The world would be slightly different if we weren't in it, because we wouldn't be adding our little bit to it.
To the cosmic order.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So life unfolds through us. And when we change, life changes.
Yeah, no, yes, I've certainly noticed that. That when you begin to see that, like you said, life is living through us, and whenever anything happens now, I always stop and bring it back to me.
Yeah.
About, this isn't something that's happening to me. It's just happening. Like when I get stuck behind a tractor down the country road, this is all the way it's supposed to be. That's I've really got that. This is the way things are.
Yeah, and it's when we argue with the reality that is that we get into trouble. And it is kind of beginning to see that we are an integral part of that reality. We're not separate from it. There's not this reality and then a separate us. We are an integral part of it. So it's not that when we change, we see the exact same reality differently. It's kind of as we change, reality changes.
Yeah.
Because it's happening through us.
Yes.
It's not quite as, initially when I came across this, I thought there was stuff that happened and we could look at it differently.
Yeah, that's.
Now what I see is that as I change, as my thoughts change, as this process happens, the stuff that is out there is different because I am different.
Yeah, right.
So that to me is what it means as we realise that life always worked that way. We kind of talk about living from the inside out as if we change the way we live.
That's right.
Life always worked that way.
Right. So it's not that things are changing.
Life always came through us.
Yeah, that's always been the case.
The way. In the same way as, when people thought that the world was flat, it didn't make the world flat. It was the world has always been the same shape.
It's always been right.
Might have changed, over the years, but it's basically the world was always that shape.
Yeah.
And then we knew it. We have always, human beings have always been an integral part of their experience. And what we're pointing to, we're just pointing that out. We're just beginning to see that.
Yeah.
And like anything, when you know how something works, it makes more sense and you do it better.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, that was the great thing about it. You thought, when you get that insight, you go, of course. Why didn't I see that before?
Because we see what we see when we see.
When we see it.
So, thanks.
Yeah.
And There'll be another little video like this next week. Have a great week, guys, and see you soon.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you.
Julie.
Bye.
Bye.